Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, so today let's get into what do the divine masculines need to know about the journey at this time. Oh yes, we kind of got the Empress. Divine masculines need to know who the Empress is. Okay. Wow. All right, let's get some advice for the divine masculines that need to know who the Empress is. Oh wow, what do we get here? Communion, contemplation, and higher mind, temple of meditation. So divine masculines, meditate on this energy. Abundance, this is the Empress, it's also abundance. Meditate on abundance. Your true path of abundance is synonymous with your union with your Empress. Ooh, I just heard gone are the days where the abundance comes through the patriarchal templates where the masculine has to be the provider. It's a team effort. It's a synergy. True abundance is the best of the yin-yang, the feminine and masculine combined. Tune into your heart, divine masculines, and find that point of communion. And contemplate non-competitive templates where you are in a synergy with your divine counterpart, with your Empress. Hand abundance. Oh, this is a 69 card. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, what do the divine feminines need to know on the journey right now? Something that has occurred in the connection, you got it wrong, divine feminines. Ace of Swords, this is the Ace of Truth, the Sword of Truth, and in the reverse, fell into the past. You have had something wrong. You got something wrong, divine feminines. So what is it that divine feminines got wrong? What do the divine feminines need to know? That there wasn't victory here. Metatron star, exaltation, brilliance, triumph, and victory. So yeah, divine feminines. I heard don't give up too soon. You are in store, in line for love. If you have not got that yet in your life, if you are watching this video, you may still be shooting for real love. I've got news for you. The whole planet is doing that motion right now. You're not the odd one out, the last one picked for the team, divine feminines. It's still a journey. It's still a process. There are eons, generations of karmic things clearing right now. The most recent reading where, which one was it? I think it was the one, go back, it's the one where I'm wearing all the eyes. We got the card Healing Chaos right at the end, and it channeled through that there has been an absolute storm hit the planet through these twin flame connections that have in one lifetime radically shifted love templates. Dismantled those things that are not functioning and prioritized the things that are. That is no easy undertaking, and it's not there yet, divine feminines. So if you are feeling like you are the one that hasn't had victory in these connections, you're sadly mistaken. It's a group effort, it's a collective effort, and it's not done yet. Okay, let's get into a divine masculine reading. What can we see for the amazing DMs out there towing the love line on the planet Earth as divine masculines? What can we see for how they are actually thinking of these connections right now? 444, how they are feeling on the heart space, what they are feeling led to manifest at this time in the connections, what actions are being taken, What is the biggest challenge for the DMs at this time? What is the spirit guided solution for that challenge? What is the direction of the energy in the near future in the connections? And what do the divine feminines need to know about the messages that come through? And also I'm going to do a fourth deck to talk about what will happen next in the connections as a result of what we see the divine masculines focusing on. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 shuffles. Okay, awesome, here we go. Oh, by the way, I have 2 spots on 2 different days left at the crystal dig. If you have been on the fence, put your request for my email down below because there are 2 spots. Okay, what can we see for divine masculines? How are they actually thinking? Oh, they're open to their idea of happiness being adjusted by this connection. They're rethinking what they thought was another, I just heard they're not so sure that this has to be another lifetime. This love might be able to be accessed in this lifetime. They're coming around. They're opening up to the idea of this. I'm hearing lunatic with the full moon, that they don't care if people think that they are a lunatic. They are believing that true connection trumps all other things, and that has to speak for itself. They're becoming more open to the idea that all the people professing to be happy and have found happiness, they don't seem that happy. And so divine masculines are calling BS on the people that are cautioning other people to do things a certain way. Divine masculines are deciding they can do it their way. And this doesn't have to be another worldly love. It can be grounded. It can be accessed. What do you need to know, divine feminines? Discipline time. We just got this card. There was a big channeling about this with the divine masculines working out different aspects of this connection. So yeah, divine feminines, the time this thing has taken, isn't it interesting that we saw such a dominant empress abundance coming in for the masculines, and then this misconception that victory hasn't been here for the feminines. Divine feminines, the reason this has been slow in the making is because it's authentic. Good things take time. Wow, yeah, and divine masculines are opening up to the idea that this doesn't have to be airy-fairy, intangible. It can actually, it's just crazy enough, it might just work. How does that go? Where is the energy going in the near future? Okay, here's the B and J card again, but this is mercy, humility, the high priestess in the reverse. Both twins are tuning into what they know this connection to be and wondering how that can be more practical, grounded, realistic, whether that's shifting mindset, changing things in the physical, being softer in the approach, being more brave in taking a next step. Mercy and humility are the energies of the high priestess, and so each of the twins is going to be finding a place that they have been rigid in their lives, and they're going to be softening that in the direction of this love consciously, because this is on the mind. Right, so the divine masculines are opening up to the idea that they can access this love, that it's not so counterintuitive to go for this love as they thought before, that there is a way to make a case for this love. I just heard. What can we see on the heart space? Changes in 9 of Cups. We got the 10 and the 9 here, so a lot of emotion, a lot of processing. This is the card of abundance and excess. It can be gluttony, it can be too many options, too much decadence. Divine masculines are growing. Their hearts are including this level of abundance. So this is saying that on the heart space, the divine masculines were in scarcity, survival mode, where they only thought they could handle a certain amount of bliss in their lives. This is saying that they are making that change. They're seeing how they can be more accommodating to love, to the emotions, with the 10 and 9 here, to allow more of that in more deeply. They can make the changes in their lives to align with that more deeply. And yeah, you, divine feminine, the amount of abundance you bring is a whole new level, a whole new level of partnership, synergy, opulence, in a way, energetic opulence. This is the love book. What can we see? Oh, attraction, magnetism. Yeah. Divine masculines' charge is growing. They are becoming super attractors. Divine masculines, you've always been great manifestors, but this is even more magnetic now. When you put you and your divine feminine together, it really is a powerful force of nature. It's a perfect complement. It was always meant to be feminine and masculine in teams. We are starting to get in personal readings more information on mission and why the feminine and masculine are so important to bring in as next level purpose and mission. How it creates a force field, having the two aligned, a potency, exponential. And because we're talking on the heart space, you know, the heart is the biggest electromagnetic field that the body creates, and it is experienced far out from us. When you put two twin flames together, that amplifies. Where is this going? Oh, we get Four of Wands, union in sight. It's on the table in the reverse, but this foundation is anchoring in. There's a preparation to allow more emotional intensity to come in, magnitude, abundance, blessing in. Receptivity is a big one for the divine feminines, and this is also an energy here for the divine masculines. Both are becoming more receptive to the soul stuff, to love. What can we see for the wishes of the divine masculines at this time? Gateway and passion. This is my sensual card. This is the gateway to passion. The divine masculines are working on the puzzle of the true essence of undying passion for one, feminine. I'm hearing this is a key to monogamy like no other. They are on this mystical, fabled precipice, doorway of true, unadulterated passion that sustains. It has to do with this synergy, the perfect match. There's divine masculines are starting to see, I heard the magic ticket, is that this love actually isn't too good to be true. It isn't another worldly, other dimensional thing. It isn't reserved for another lifetime. It's actually the magic ticket to aliveness in this lifetime. What are the feminines meant to know? Bravery, oceans. It came out in the reverse, so take heart, feminines. Some feminines might feel, I've heard it called the wobble by, your second favorite tarot reader, energy reader, sorry. Divine feminines, you may have experienced this, illusion that victory hasn't been available here. That wobble, I'm just hearing it's connected to the divine masculines, understanding this gateway to passion. It's like an interdimensional rift. Huh. And what? It's going into this higher love grounding. All of the angels are conspiring. All of the angles of perception are aligning, in other words. Angels, angles. We're seeing it in different, more expanded ways. This is a very interesting reading because we are talking for the divine masculines, this new level of abundance that is synonymous with the feminine. And here we're seeing there is an absolute expansion to include the partnering, the synergy of the feminine, and to allow for a more sustained passion, the higher love, a more magnetic synergy between the two, an openness, groundingness, making room in the 3D for the multidimensionality of authentic abundance and expansion. This is beautiful. It's like rewiring the circuitry to be able to channel it. This is what happens when spirit is anchored back into the cellular structure. This is the light body expansion. Metatron talks about the Merkaba and the light body. And so this is how we include more of the galactic, the eternal, into our physical, is we go through a glow up. We go through this expansion process where our DNA anchors increased light codes, increased wisdom, increased understanding, and we become a more suitable host for higher frequency things through discipline. We open to that. So yeah, divine masculines, that's beautiful. What are we at here? Oh my goodness. Okay, actions the divine masculines are taking. What can we see? Potential and 7 of Swords. Wow, they're back to the drawing board about what the potential is. Something has made the divine masculines think about the unlimited potential here. Or they're about to. Secrecy, they're strategizing, they're looking at really what they've wanted and now seeing that there is this whole night sky to explore, that we are so small. I'm just getting, you know, when we look at the sky and it's that awesome wonder and you feel small, it's like the masculines have just realized that the version of reality that they thought was accessible to them pales in comparison to the actual magnitude that could come in if they dare to align with the feminine. Oof. That is so stunning. So divine masculines, that good stuff. What is the feminine needing to know? Clarity, mountain. Look at that. There's a mountain here on both of the cards that looks very similar. So yeah, divine feminines, just keep climbing up the mountain. Clarity. Know that clarity and victory is coming in. What's the direction this is going in? Wow, I just heard everybody do a self-love check-in and just remind yourself how pure your heart is, how beautiful you are, and how much you have been refining towards love, because that's another thing that's going to ground this and allow for the potential to be realized in these connections. What can we see for the biggest challenge for the masculines? Queen of Swords and action. The biggest challenge is that they want to take action, but they know that you are, that you have been in this energy of misconception, that victory wasn't here, that you haven't seen it as harmonious, divine feminines, that you haven't been in the unconditional love that you've been striving towards. If you have had lower vibrational assessments of this connection, you haven't being in that peace, joy, love vibe all the way along. And divine masculines know that there is going to possibly be some density to get through, or they fear, or they feel that there could be, because that's the experience of the majority of attempts with other karmic feminine energies or an earth-based perception of reality. This is the challenge, that masculines assume that there could be some sort of density that they have to work through to get through to you, divine feminine. And you know, true divine feminines, Empress, you're no longer in that. You have seen it through unconditional love and non-attachment, and not in this density. So if you are in the lightness, bravo. If you're still working for it, keep going and see these connections. Again, I am not talking about karmic connections where there's abuse and garbage and your masculine is doing horrible things. Walk away from that person and find somebody who's going to be divine. Don't settle for that. Don't put up with it. Don't tell yourself that that's divine if somebody's treating you poorly. Not for a second do I believe divine counterparts treat each other poorly. I believe they're pulled apart if that's a temptation, and the circumstances balance out. Solo, in mastery, accountability from each side of the equation. And what I'm seeing here is the misconceptions of, as we become more divine as counterparts, this threat is no longer real, because divine feminines, you are clearing all of that karmic stuff. And divine masculines, your divine feminine, one of the indicators that your divine feminine is ready for this kind of synergy is that they are no longer in that energy, and they are truly untriggerable. What can we see for the divine feminines? To make equal the equator. Yeah, so this is one of the ways that the karmic feminine and masculine energies balance on the planet, is literally having these impasse energies, these impasse scenarios come back around, and the twins handling it in mastery as a new energetic example for the collective of humanity. Let me say that again. Karmic situations are a dime a dozen. Unless we have things happen in the physical where twins can show a more conscious, more expanded way of dealing with things, that's not seeded into the collective consciousness. And so we are being given these opportunities. Yes, pulled into separations, and we're coming back and showing the world how it's done. Those are just a few examples. But it's all balancing it out. Every chance we get to get it right, to do it better, as a tandem effort, we balance that out. Where is it going? Unconditional love. Everybody keep being in that unconditional love. Keep looking at that. I'm hearing the collective say, we can't do it any other way. What's the solution? Diligence. Not manipulating things, just witnessing it coming through us, diligently watching this thing unfold, being sensitive to all of it, that is living it, basically just letting it play out, unfold naturally, witnessing it, watching it, recording it, documenting it, translating it, allowing it, looking for it consciously. That's one of the most superpowered things we can do, is to spot it, spot the love in action. I double dog dare ya. Okay. Growth plants. Yeah, this is the way to growth. This diligence to spot the love is the way to growth, everybody. That's the new emerging aliveness on the planet, is spotting the love instead of the conspiracy theories, instead of the darkness, instead of all of the trickery. Spot the love instead, as well. You know, like, yeah, don't be thrown to wolves, but keep spotting the love. It makes the world go round. And Yes, these missed opportunities were teaching moments. They are not indications of failure. Catch stride with them. Don't let them bully you. I just heard everybody. Where is the connection? Going in the near future? It's going forward towards justice becoming. It's going forward. It's continuing to go forward. That's what we get twisted in the 3D. We think things end. Eternal love doesn't end. It doesn't end. It keeps going forward. It is perpetual justice unfolding. Each expanded experience is a perpetual motion of consciousness unfolding. And what can we see? Volcano power. So this is the power under the surface. You never arrive in the ultimate union. It keeps flowing. This is the dimension where we learn to be grateful for that. We remember that. That's part of the flow of love, that we're in the illusion of being apart from here. When we can understand that it is a process, a perpetual process, this becomes our power. This is where we don't let the hype overpower us, and we keep going in the right alignment that believes that it's possible. Because we don't believe that anything is a deal breaker or an ending. It's just all part of the journey. The King of Cups in the reverse is the emotional transparency, the outpouring of all the things we got wrong. Oh, and being reminded that the next eclipse is October 25th. And those eclipses in the first part of the year, it's like a revolving door. We've got this gateway of energy that a lot of these misconceptions are going to be left behind after October 25th. We're going to have this freedom from the illusion that things are finite. Oh, we're no longer going to be thinking of things in way of deadlines and completions. We're really catching on to the infinite, even within these temporary lives. Death ain't got nothing on us, twins. Amazing. Okay, what can we get for... Okay, yeah, I got a new deck, the Soul's Journey lesson cards from Amazon wishlist today. Thank you, whoever sent that. I didn't see a note. If it was you and you want me to say thank you personally, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to thank you. But let's see, what can we know for the feminines? Success. I know there is no greater goal than to love. Beautiful. So the illusion that victory isn't here. Divine feminines, you're already successful because you know that love is the goal, that there's no more noble pursuit than love. Well done. Well done, feminines. Like, seriously. There is no greater success than to love. Tell yourself that right now. If you love, you've already won. If you love, you've already won. And for the masculines, abundance. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. How serendipitous. Many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.